Hey everyone, it's Cory Reynolds. I just wanted to get episode number 2 of 35K in 21 days while traveling the globe in the books. If you've not yet heard, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the next 10 days and I'm giving 10 tips that have made a massive difference in my online business life over the last 15, 20 years. And I was thinking about it, it's hard for me to believe that I've been online now for 16 years and never once in those 16 years held a job because it's just not who I am. I'm somebody that comes from the background that I value freedom more than I value anything else. I value the ability to do what you want, when you want, more than I value anything else. And for me, that comes down to I care about nothing more than being able to be at home from school when my son gets home and being able to go and throw a baseball with him, or being able to take my girls for ice cream, or whatever I want, when I want. I want to know that I can live a life on my terms. And that's what this industry does for me, is it allows me to live a life on my terms. And so like I say, for the next 10 days, what I'm doing, this is day number 2, is I'm sharing one tip that has made a huge difference for me and has allowed me to be a six-figure and a multiple six-figure earner in this industry for many, many, many years. So anyway, here is tip number 2, and it's a very simple one. It goes like this: successful people focus on revenue-producing activities. I'm going to say it again: successful people focus on revenue-producing activities. There are so many things that a lot of us get bogged down with in our businesses that have nothing to do with whether or not we succeed. And what I love about what I'm doing right now is I just spent 21 days in Miami and Cambodia and Thailand. And this is the first time in my 16 years that I've had a business that truly runs on autopilot. And while I was traveling in those 21 days, all right, we'll see if the video picks up here properly or not. But while I was traveling in those 21 days, I had 35K in profit in my business. And for me, this is a big, big deal, because I used to be the person where my number one revenue producing activity was picking up the phone and calling my leads. And that is no longer my number one revenue producing activity. I've produced a business that runs on autopilot, where all I do is set up my marketing, and my marketing runs no matter where I am. And while my marketing is running, all the leads that come in are handled by the company and handled by the systems that we, and that's a beautiful situation to be in. So if you want to check it out, head on over to www.workwithcoryreynolds.com. Once again, that's www.workwithcoryreynolds.com. But today's tip, so I got a bad connection, so I may redo this later. But anyway, today's tip number 2, is to simply make sure you are focusing on your revenue producing activity.